iPhone 17 Pro Colorgate. If your orange iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max turned pink, it's actually your fault. And today, you're gonna fully understand why. How is it going, everybody? You're watching Then About Tech, and today we're talking about iPhone 17 Pro models turning pink. Maybe this already happened to you. Maybe you're worried it might happen, or maybe you're thinking about buying one of those, but you're honestly scared after seeing so many reports. So let me make this very clear right at the beginning. No, this is not a random defect. The most likely explanation involves something that's part of your everyday life, which is cleaning products that contain hydrogen peroxide. Yep, the same chemical found in a lot of household cleaners. Hydrogen peroxide is a strong oxidizing agent, which means it can react with metals and pigments, especially on finishes like the iPhones, which rely on anodization to create color. So in practice, that reaction can actually change the original color of the device. Now, here's the most important part. There are two very common scenarios where this becomes a problem. First, people cleaning their phones with the wrong products, just like that. For example, Lysol disinfectant sprays or wipes, Clorox, the ones with peroxide or oxygen-based versions, OxyClean, and even general antibacterial wipes sold across the US, Europe, or wherever you are in the world. A lot of these products use hydrogen peroxide, or what's labeled as active oxygen, and if you clean your iPhone with products that contain this substance, that's the problem. But then here's the second scenario, and this is the one most people don't even think about, and it's actually more common. You clean your bathroom or your kitchen with bleach or a strong disinfectant, and then without realizing it, you pick up your iPhone with your hands still contaminated. Even small traces of these chemicals can start a reaction over time. And that's exactly why the color change doesn't happen instantly. It usually takes days or even weeks to become visible. So you don't even need to clean your iPhone directly to cause the problem. It could happen indirectly. And that explains why so many people swear they never used anything on their iPhone. And I believe it because they don't even realize. But in the end of the day, they end up with discoloration. Now, an important point right here. This has not been officially confirmed by Apple as the definitive cause of the issue. They've never released a public statement about this specifically. But in real-world cases, when users take iPhones in this condition to repair centers, it's often classified as misuse, and replacements can be and are often denied. And to make this point even clearer, there's an article from CNET, which I'm leaving, of course, right here in the description, where they rub hydrogen peroxide on purpose on an iPhone 17 Pro, and it becomes pink, proving this whole point. So from a practical, technical, and chemical standpoint, this explanation makes perfect sense. And more importantly, Apple already advises users to avoid cleaning products that contain hydrogen peroxide or bleach for a long time. They even have an official page dedicated to how you should properly clean your iPhone. And as a matter of fact, I have already made a full video about that here on the channel. Of course, I'm gonna have a link in the description and card right here. So the risk was always there. People just weren't really paying attention. Here's the bottom line. If you have an iPhone, especially an orange 17 Pro, completely avoid household cleaning products, disinfectant sprays or wipes, and anything labeled active oxygen. And instead, only use a slightly damp cloth for cleaning and 70% isopropyl alcohol wipes for disinfection. Again, I've got a full video showing exactly how to do this properly, the exact product, so go ahead and check it out, link in the description. So yeah, guys, in this case, the problem really isn't the iPhone, it's what you're using on it or before touching it. Hope you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one as usual. Bye bye, guys.